Hello friends, good evening. Dr. Dhawan here. This session is for the Fmge exam of January 17th, 2026. Please do inform your friends also. We'll wait for a minute or so before we start the session. Please send the invite to the other fellow friends who are appearing in the same examination. आप ये लिंक कॉपी कर दो अपने दोस्तों को ताकि एक let's have a group discussion on this actually. Good evening everyone. Good evening. And we'll wait for just a minute, I guess. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello. Yes. Good evening. I hope all of you are doing well. I'm absolutely fine. Thank you, Nishant, for asking. Thank you. I hope आप सब लोग ठीक होंगे. प्लीज़ आप एक काम करिए, अपने जो भी फ्रेंड्स अभी फ्री होंगे, आई थिंक क्लासेस ख़त्म हो जाती हैं या आज भी डिनर से पहले का टाइम रखा है मैंने इसीलिए, ताकि हम लोग बात कर पाएँ इस बारे में, बिकॉज अब 85 days वी आर अवे फ्रॉम द एग्जामिनेशन. जस्ट फ्यू मोर सेकेंड वी स्टार्ट इट एक्चुअली. ओके, फाइन. The session is about the Fmge examination of January 17, 2026, because we are exactly now you can say 85 days from examination. Okay, fine. Good evening once again. Okay, great, wonderful. So let's start, guys. Good evening once again, and this is Dr. Dhawan, and ये सेशन एफएमजी एग्जाम के बारे में है जो जनवरी 17th 2026 में है, and we are exactly 85 days away from the examination. So please take a pen, paper, preferably write it down, and somebody can, if somebody is good in this thing, they can summarize it or maybe take the screenshots and share it with me in a collaboration. I would happy to do any video snippets of that also. Guys, सबसे important बात, some ground rules at this moment. Hear me please carefully. Guys, number one is, this is the most important part of your preparatory cycle. Some questions are, Dr. Dhawan, अब 85 days रह गए हैं, मैंने अभी तक पढ़ाई नहीं करी है ढंग से. Is it sufficient time to pass the examination? Answer is absolutely yes. But if you'll ask me this question on 24th or 23rd of November, I would not be able to say yes actually. मैं आज सही ईमानदारी से बोल रहा हूँ कि अगर आप आज 23rd अक्टूबर को मेरे को पूछते हो कि डॉक्टर धवन 85 days पढ़े हुए हैं, मैंने अभी अच्छे से पढ़ाई नहीं करी है, मेरा रिवीजन स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ है, मैंने रिवीजन नहीं किया प्रॉपरली, कोई भी स्टूडेंट ढंग से कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है, अगर मैं अब से भी सीरियस हो जाऊंगा तो कैन आई डू द एग्जाम? आंसर इज एब्सोल्युटली यस. बट मैं अगर आप ये सेम क्वेश्चन नवंबर 23rd को पहुंचोगे तो मैं ये आंसर यस नहीं बोल पाऊंगा. आई विल बी वेरी ब्रूटली ऑनेस्ट विद यू इन दिस सेशन. This session is not about motivation. The last thing I want to do in this session is motivation actually, because I don't trust motivation. Because motivation मतलब मेरे को better पता है तुम्हारी लाइफ के बारे में as compared to you. I think that's not correct. You are very wise people, mature people, adults over here. तुम्हें पता है कि in 85 days का क्या repercussion होगा on the coming life actually. और मुझे एक चीज बताओ, अगर तुम ये बोलो कि डॉक्टर धवन मोटिवेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, लाइक अगर मैं क्रॉस कर लेता हूं, यू आर सिटिंग हियर एंड मैं वहां बैठा होता हूं, जस्ट एक चीज अपने आप को पूछ के देखो, इफ दीज 85 days की मेहनत विल गिव सम नेम, सम मीनिंग टू लास्ट 6 years ऑफ माई लाइफ, व्हाई शुड आई नॉट स्टडी? मैं फिर कह रहा हूं, क्यों नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए? और तुम्हें क्यों नहीं पढ़ना है? मतलब क्यों, वाई यू आर फीलिंग लेथार्जिक, वाई यू आर फीलिंग कि भाई नहीं होगा, डर लग रहा है, मेरे से इतने 90 स्टूडेंट मैं कैसे करूंगा? सबने पहले करके पास किए हैं पेपर, हम भी करेंगे. और अगर एक चीज इससे सेशन से लेके जाना चाहते हो घर पे, यू आर योर फाइनल मोटिवेटर, यू आर योर लास्ट मोटिवेटर, एंड देयर इज नोबडी यू कैन मोटिवेट यू, बिकॉज यू आर अ रिस्पॉन्सिबल यंग पर्सन हु नोस कि अगर मुझे फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट होना है तो मुझे ये एग्जाम जल्दी पास करना है. एफएमजी में एफ जो है इज financial independence. This all is about financial independence of human being. You have to become financially independent. उसके लिए ये एग्जाम एक गेटवे ओपन करेगा. तो why can't we really do a lot of hard work to make sure कि हमारे चांस ऑफ पासिंग द एग्जाम आर वेरी वेरी हाई. Nobody can guarantee 100% सक्सेस रेट. मैं झूठ नहीं बोलूंगा एंड मैं आई कांट से कि ये कर लो और ये होता है. मैं ये बोलूंगा ये करने से पास होने के चांस बढ़ जाते हैं. So number one thing is, please get into super dedicated phase of this preparatory cycle now, because this is going to really make a lot of difference in your life overall also and your families also. If your parents are close by, ask them. उनको भी तो लग रहा होगा कि तुम पास हो जाओगे तो उनका भी थोड़ा खून बढ़ जाएगा. They will be feeling more confident about their own life also in the future. और जो इन्वेस्टमेंट उन्होंने तुम्हारे पे किया, मनी का, ट्रस्ट का, रिसोर्सेस का, टाइम का, दैट विल बी फ्रूट कन्वर्टेड इनटू समथिंग ओवर देयर. मैं ये नहीं कहता अचानक पैसे आ जाएंगे, नॉट लाइक दैट, बट दिस विल बी द फर्स्ट स्टेप योर फाइनेंशियल इंडिपेंडेंस. लेट अस टेक दैट फर्स्ट स्टेप वेरी फास्ट ओवर देयर. तो गाइस, आज के बाद ना बट ये मोटिवेशन को खत्म करते हैं. आज के बाद तुम्हें ये पता मुझे पढ़ना है. आई हैव टू स्टडी. अगर मैं नहीं पढ़ रहा हूं तो मैं अपने साथ, अपनी फैमिली के साथ गलत कर रहा हूं. डॉक्टर धवन, मेरे को बहुत लो फील होता है, मेरा लास्ट टाइम नहीं हुआ. आई कुड नॉट क्लियर द एग्जाम लास्ट टाइम, लास्ट टू लास्ट टाइम, और आई एम अ फर्स्ट टाइमर. आई एम ऑलरेडी सफरिंग फ्रॉम फियर ऑफ फेलियर. नाउ लेट मी टेल यू, सबको डर लगता है. डॉक्टर धवन, अगर आपका एग्जाम होता, कोई भी एग्जाम होता, जब आपने दिया होगा नीट पीजी या फिर एमआरसीएस ईएनटी, तो क्या आपको डर नहीं लग रहा था? एब्सोल्युटली लग रहा था. डर के बिना कुछ नहीं होता. डर इज पार्ट ऑफ द एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ ह्यूमन लाइफ. The negativity is part of the human mind activity. Nobody can be positive. Be positive. कुछ नहीं होता भाई. People will say be positive. Be positive blood group होता है. Try to remain positive. आज से change करते हैं. Be positive नहीं होता. Try to remain positive actually. Every day there will be 20% time of the day will be getting negative thoughts. Fear of failure. डर लगेगा, नहीं हुआ तो क्या होगा, दोबारा नहीं हुआ तो क्या होगा. लेकिन हमने उसको chew नहीं करना, थॉट को छोड़ के पढ़ाई करनी है. नंबर 1. नंबर 2, as far as possible, do not change your GPS location. आप जहां पे बैठ के पढ़ रहे हो, you have to continue there only. Same library, same room, same hostel, same food, same tiffin, same breakfast, same everything should be there, except for few circumstances. Number 1, financial problem may be there. Your course getting over in your institute, you want to go back. फाइनेंशियली अगर बहुत बड़ा दिक्कत है, यू कैन कंसिडर दैट. नंबर 2, कोई घर पे बीमार है, somebody is not well at house, you can think about going home. 3rd, घर का एनवायरनमेंट बहुत ही ज्यादा पॉजिटिव है, कोई भी नेगेटिविटी नहीं है. पेरेंट्स कभी कुछ नहीं पूछते आपको, पेरेंट्स कभी नहीं पूछते तक इतना लेट क्यों सोया हुआ है. कोई रिलेटिव घर पे नहीं आता तंग करने के लिए आपको. कोई रिलेटिव ये नहीं पूछता आपको कि बेटा इस बार हो जाएगा, पास तो हो जाएगा. तो अगर ऐसी सिचुएशन नहीं है तो इन 3 रेयरेस्ट ऑफ सिनेरियोज के अलावा प्लीज डू नॉट चेंज योर जीपीएस लोकेशन. And next thing is, repeaters don't repeat the same mistakes. I know I want to talk to the multi-repeaters right now. First time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, seventh time repeater also. Please hear me carefully. And I will be sorry, I'll be brutally honest with you. You are doing the same mistake again and again. Please understand that. आपने कुछ सब्जेक्ट छोड़े हुए हैं, शॉर्टकट्स किए हुए हैं, आप उनको भी अभी भी शॉर्टकट करते चले जा रहे हो. प्लीज डू नॉट डू दैट मिस्टेक. अगर हमारा वीक सब्जेक्ट वीक ही रहेगा तो नंबर का सीक्वेंस भी वही रहेगा. I want each one of you to pass the examination, but let us do the right things for the right results. Let us not repeat the same mistakes, and the first timer learn from these mistakes. If you are leaving medicine, it's disaster, I'm telling you. If you're leaving pharmacology, it's disaster. If your gynae is not strong, it's a disaster. If you don't like pathology, that's your problem, but pathology would be definitely asked properly. Biochemistry you don't like, that is none of examiner business, that's your business. You have to correct it. So guys, please mark my word as an elder brother over here. Hear me as an elder brother, not as a faculty or ENT educator. Hear me as an elder brother telling you what will work in our case. Weak subjects have to become comfortably okay for us. You can't do complete central nervous system from medicine. Okay, I understand that. Because if you don't know spinocerebellar ataxias, I can still think no problem, you are pass. But if you don't know Parkinsonism, you don't know epilepsy, and you don't know stroke, and you do not know multiple sclerosis, you don't know myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome, please then come next time. I'm sorry to say that, don't mind my words, but let us do the right thing for the right results. Enough is enough. 18-19% result every time is actually a pain for us also as faculties. It is bothering us also. I think अगर मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ, नाकामियों के बहाने हजारों होंगे पर जिम्मेदारी हमारी भी बनती है. मैं दोबारा बोल रहा हूँ, नाकामियों के बहाने हजारों होंगे पर जिम्मेदारी हमारी भी बनती है. अगर तुम्हारी बनती है स्टूडेंट की तो हमारी भी बनती है फैकल्टी की. प्रॉबेबली हमने भी कुछ गलत किया है शायद. क्या? Probably we have been pampering you just like school kids actually. That is not going to work out, and I am being very, very, very brutally honest with you. Sorry for that, because only one desire at the core of my heart, only one prayer in my brain is right now. May you all pass the exam with a good score, wonderful score. But for that, let us do the right thing actually. If you are leaving your weak subject weaker only, please do not expect a good result this time. Let us make our weak subjects comfortably stronger, comfortably okay. You don't know C, and I told you at least do the 9 topics over there, na. You tell me, if you don't know the difference between sinus tachycardia and ventricular tachycardia on ECG, are you safe for the patient? Tell me yes or no. If you are not knowing the difference between sinus tachycardia and ventricular tachycardia on ECG, do you know that it is safe for the patient? Or you don't know how to differentiate atrial flutter from atrial fibrillation in the ECG, do you think it's right for the patient to be exposed to you as an intern? The answer will be no. We cannot really do that. But yes, you can always fine tune those subjects which you find little challenging for yourself. You have to make sure that your 5 subjects are absolutely stronger. Number 1 bet is gynae ops. Number 2 is surgery. Number 3 is pharma. Number 4 is pathology, and number 5 is PSM. These 5 subjects should become the champions for you. I can understand sometimes medicine become overwhelming for you, but you can always look at the previous year topics and all that and do those critical, parts of the notes definitely properly. But do not leave the subject altogether. That's not advisable. Now, be uni-focused. Be uni-focused means right now you might have certain other issues to be taken care of, like last time you could not pass, or last time also could not pass, or maybe the first timer, your parents are saying something which is not really something very pleasant to hear. That creates anxiety within you. कोई parents बोल देते हैं भाई इस बार पास हो जाएगा, पास हो जाएगा, भाई पढ़ रहा है कि नहीं पढ़ रहा. That creates anxiety. I can relate to that. Guys, number 2, maybe girlfriend boyfriend relationship. Right now there's no Janu business. There's nothing like that. Only you are your final Janu, the Janu till 17 January 2026. After 5 p.m. on that evening, become everybody's Janu. I don't have any problem. You are the only Janu for yourself for these 85 days now. So no girlfriend, no boyfriend business. If it is not working well, put that to back burner. We'll come to it later on, because true love does not happen one time. True love can also happen 3-4 times actually. That's not a problem actually. So do not, that's not your priority right now. That's not your priority right now. Your priority is your own life, your financial independence. You are not here to cater to the whims and fancies of other people, maybe including a boyfriend or girlfriend or your relatives or your parents also for that matter, or your friends or anyone. Nobody is. If you are having somebody negative in your circle, please block them from your list right now. Please, utterly self-focus is required. Uni-focus, self-focus is required. You will not be able to do justice to biochemistry if you're dealing with the chemistry of the other people also with you. Don't be insecure about people. When you are successful, everyone is with you. When you fail, you cry alone. That's the rule of the life actually. I'm not saying good, bad actually. We all are people. Human psychology work like that. When you cry alone. When you fail, and then you cry alone only. So, it's a time to focus on your own life, not to be answerable to anybody's whims and fancies, including each one of the person. You are going to make sure 85 days you invest in your own life to become financially independent at the earliest actually. Now, let me now give you the timelines, everybody. Everyone, now hear me carefully. Today is 23rd of October. Now, please, somebody has to write it down. 24th October, I made my schedule. If I'm FMG student, if my exam is there on 17th January, what is my schedule? Right now, I have not studied properly. I've been attending classes. I'm a repeater. I did not repeat because I'm feeling depression actually like that. I'm feeling little lost. What is the game plan, Dr. Dhawan, for you if you are out of those kind of people? Then my plan will be 3 now stages of the preparation. The stage 1 will be up till 5th December. Up till 5th December, from today, from 24th October to 5th December, you can learn newer things. Till how long I can do the newer things? Till 5th December, please mark it a cutoff line. After 5th December, you cannot learn anything new. After that, you can revise the data. But till 5th December, you can continue to make your weaker subjects stronger. Okay. So till 5th December, approximately 43 days are there. And in these 43 days, 40 days are for study and 3 grand tests. 3 grand tests have to be given up till 5th of December. And in these 43 days from today to 5th December, 40 days are for your study, but 3 days belong to only grand test. And on the grand test day, we only review the grand test in the evening. We do not study anything else on the grand test. Grand test day is the grand test day. Only grand test to be done in the morning, just like the exact exam. In the evening, review all 300 questions, learn from mistakes. You score 136, 123, 148, 149, 161. I don't have any problem with that. Did you learn from your mistakes in 300 questions? Did you revise what you forgot in these 300 questions? That's my main concern. So GT day is a GT day. Without GT review, the GT becomes a source of depression. But with the GT review, the GT becomes a source of illumination for all of us. Let us convert the grand test psychology. Grand tests have become a source of assessment for each one of us. That's a wrong psychology. Change it. Grand test will become a source of assistive technology for us. It's assistive technology to simulate the exam and to learn the pressure of handling 300 questions. So till 5th December, everybody should have given 3 grand tests mandatory. Now, the second phase of the preparation is 6th December to 6th January. 6th December to 6th January is the second part 2. Up till 5th December, part 1, keep learning newer things. Keep revising all the stronger subject. Keep revising all the other subjects also. Keep doing. Complete one cycle of revision till 5th December. Now 6th December to 6th January, approximately 31 days are there. You have to do one more revision of the whole content now, but nothing new will be learned in the second phase now. In this 6th December to 6th January, you have to do 2 grand tests. 2 grand tests and 1 grand test before 31st December and 1 grand test will be between 1st January to 5th January. So in the phase 1, 3 grand tests. In the phase 2, you will be giving 2 grand tests, 1 before 31st December and 1 between 1st January and 5th January. So 3 plus 2, 1 grand test. Now in this 30 days of revision, what you have to do is you have to do 1 complete cycle of revision without learning anything new. The new learning ends at 5th of December. Sorry for being repetitive because मेरे को थोड़ा slow समझ आता है. As a student तो मैं दोबारा बोल रहा हूँ, बुरा मत मानना इस बात का क्योंकि मेरे को एक बार में clear नहीं होता actually. 7th January to 16th January. Now हम लोग दोबारा मिलेंगे. Believe me, we'll meet again on 6th December, on 6th January. दोबारा मिलेंगे हम लोग. We'll meet again. Okay, maybe 5th. I've already scheduled one Insta live for 5th December जब वो landmark आएगा और फिर 6th January दोबारा मिलेंगे. 7th January to 16th January. 7th January to 16th January is the stage 3 of the preparation. This is a 10-day schedule. I have been sharing the 10-day schedule always with you and will be having 1 grand test to be done in the session, the third part of the preparation also. So once again, I'm repeating total 6 grand tests, 3 grand tests up till 5th December, 2 grand tests from the 5th December, 6th December to 6th January. And the 1 final grand test is in the last step between the 6th January to 16th January. That is the plan over there. Now, Dr. Dhawan, total 6 grand tests. Can I do the mock test? Yes, grand test, mock test. Shall I do the CBT available? Yes, absolutely, go ahead. CBT is just like grand test. In fact, I'll prefer if there is opportunity for the CBT anywhere around you, go and give the CBT on. But grand test or CBT day should be only the grand test CBT day only. In the evening, review all those 300 questions. Now, how shall I design my study? I'm a first timer or a repeater or whatever you are. If you are part of an institute, if you are liking the schedule which they are giving for TND cycle now, please follow that. Every schedule is a good schedule. It's not a schedule just that this one is only the correct one actually. If you can match your preparation with the TND schedule of your institutes or your online app, online live things and also wonderfully well. But if you cannot really, then you can really, adopt, your own strategy also. But Dr. Dhawan, classes are over or I'm a repeater. I did not study much. Now what shall I do? How shall I spend my day? Guys, please understand that you will have to study a little bit more now. 13-hour study is required. I'm telling you. Dr. Dhawan, have you ever done 13-hour study? Yes, absolutely. Yes. When I prepare for NEET PG examination, I was studying, 13 hours actually at that time. Honestly. So guys, what is one study cycle? 2.5 hours. 150 minutes is one study cycle. Do not leave the chair in 150 minutes even once actually. Why? because your paper 1 and paper 2 is also 150 minutes. Let us try to adjust the brain, like working like the real exam day. So one study cycle is equal to 2.5 hour or 150 minute. In that you can drink water, but don't go to the washroom or don't check Instagram or anything on the phone. No reels, no YouTube shorts, etc. etc. Just study with focus. Why? Because in the exam day also, you will have to be focused on the exam for continuous 150 minutes without taking any break. So let us do this study also in the same pattern, 150 minutes, one study. After that, you take 30-minute break, 4 cycle of theory revision. I'm saying again, for the first time people, 4 cycle of theory revision means 10 hours of theory revision only. But if you're a repeater, you can make 3 sessions for the theory revision. But one last cycle, which is of 3 hours, should be for the multiple choice question. So 13-hour study means 10 hours for the theory revision for the first timers and 3 hours for the multiple choice questions. If you're a repeater, you can make 7.5 hours of the theory revision, and remaining 5.5 hours you can invest for the MCQs also, because you get more time for the multiple choice question. But may I say it again, one study cycle is equal to 2.5 hours because it matches with my exam cycle also. Every small break is 30 minutes, but a major meal break like lunch break or a dinner break should be 1 hour 15 minutes approximately. You can take that much break, take rest and all that. Don't take too small and too long breaks actually. In afternoon, take the nap on the table. Don't take the bed sheet and sleep comfortably. That would not really be refreshing for you. Take a nap for 15-20 minutes only. That's sufficient for you, everybody. Now, Dr. Dhawan, I have a lot of confusion about which question shall I do in the 3-hour session. You are saying, 4 session for theory revision, 3-hour session for MCQs only. What shall be my, the theory revision over there? Now, the multiple choice question. Doing PYQs only is a disaster. PYQs are oversimplification of the real examination. Ask the people who are repeating the paper. And if there is any repeater, please comment if I'm wrong over there. When you see the recalls on the YouTube after the exam is over, in the same evening or the next day, don't you think इतना आसान तो नहीं था, इतना simple तो नहीं था यार, इतनी आसान choices तो नहीं थी, इतनी simple statement तो नहीं थी. This is what actually the PYQs are. PYQs are recall based and they're created by faculty, and we end up making the statement too easy. We end up making the choices too far away from each other, and it is very easy to mark, oh, this is the correct answer. But in the real exam, people who repeated the exam, they are knowing it. The real exam is not like that actually. PYQs are just indicator PYQ topics which are important. But doing just PYQs only would be again giving a tunnel like of vision to you. You are not really going to get, too many questions correct over there. I'm telling. Now, shall I do the full question bank? No, that's also not possible. Let's be very practical over there. Then what shall I do? Every day, please do custom modules actually. The custom modules should have NEET PG questions also of last 5 years. 2021 onwards till this day, you should be doing the 6 paper of NEET PG. One year had 2 papers now. So 2021 onwards till 2025, 6 papers of NEET PG are there. That should be part of your custom module design. Which hashtag shall I be choosing to create the custom module? All hashtags except the controversial question, except the recent advances, and I would say except the INICT questions also. The reason is because if you can do INICT, it's wonderful, but if you cannot do INICT, the match the following, those kind of questions should not be attempted actually, because that's not your style of paper, because that's a different kind of paper, and that might create a little bit more confusion in your mind over there. But if you are a repeater, you can accommodate INICT, wonderful, but don't do the INICT style of questions that way, match the following and all those things, that you can omit over there. But Dr. Dhawan, what difficulty level shall I set? Moderate difficulty, mid difficulty level, not very easy, not very difficult, moderate difficulty level should be done. All clinical variants should be included, all clinical scenario based questions should be included, all treatment of choice, drug of choice, all those image based questions should be included in the custom module design. Now one custom module should have 50 questions, and 50 questions should not be attempted in less than 27 minutes. I repeat, you are playing fastest finger first. You create a small PYQ based custom module. Then you do 11 minutes, all questions. Absolutely what you do over there is you're training your brain to answer very fast. And you think on exam day I'll be slow. It won't happen like that. Whatever you do repeatedly becomes a habit for the brain. On the exam day, you're doing too many silly mistakes. 19% result. It actually pains the faculties also. Why it is going so low result in spite of 150 out of 300 question to be correct without negative marking? I think we have to now pull the strings in a proper way. The thing is, you're practicing PYQs only, and that you very rapidly, and you're doing lot of silly mistake in the paper. So 50 question custom module of mid difficulty level, including the NEET PG question, image based question, should be solved at least using 27 minutes. You can go 30 minutes, that's absolutely okay. But not less than 27 minutes. Make a habit to always read all the 4 choices carefully, then only answer that particular question over there. Dr. Dhawan, but when I do the NEET PG questions, what the problem is, you have taught us laryngomalacia. You have taught us thyroid surgery, nerve injuries, but sometimes we see very new topic over there. Video stroboscopy, spasmodic dysphonias, Cotton-Maya grading for congenital subglottic stenosis, or something like very, very fancy things over there. Shall I start doing that? No, that's not. When we say NEET PG question, we say NEET PG style of question out of the same topic discussed in the video lectures or classes. I hope actually, you are getting clear about it, because lot of questions, lot of people have this problem that our FMG notes and NEET PG content is little different. We also say that, in the all Insta Live I said, never use FMG content for the NEET PG preparation. Then how would I really, make sure that you're doing NEET PG question, not getting confused? This NEET PG question means out of same topics which you discuss in the classes and in the video lectures, you have to do the style of the question is NEET PG. Clinical bent of question should be like NEET PG, okay? But if suddenly a new topic erupts over there, which you have never done in your any new things over there, don't start writing that also too much. Writing some extra point to the existing topic is most welcome. But starting a new topic like spasmodic dysphonias or stroboscopy or Cotton-Maya grading absolutely would create a major problem, because content becomes so vast over there, you won't be able to revise actually. So if you get a small extra chip of information in the existing topic in your notes, please scribble that. That's absolutely okay. But creating new topic additionally over there, and आप सच ही बोलना बेटा. अगर मैं होता तो मैं सच बोलता. अगर आप एक कंटेंट को, एक सिंड्रोम को 3 बार दोबारा नहीं पढ़ोगे जनवरी तक, क्या याद रहेगा? Okay, if you don't revise Cotton-Maya grading for congenital subglottic stenosis for next, 3 times, 4 times, can you remember that on the exam day? Not at all. That is not good. Then why really keep collecting data? I know FOMO is the biggest problem. Actually. But if we keep collecting new content, we can't. So, but don't do the one-liners only. NEET PG style of question is most welcome. Now, Dr. Dhawan, shall I read the explanation of the apps, or shall I go to my notes only? If the question is straightforward, no need to revise the notes also. You remember what is not true about laryngomalacia. Cry is normal. You know it, na? Like 20-year-old lady with sudden loss of voice is functional euphonia case. Why to revise this topic now? But if you have forgotten a topic, or if you marked the topic wrong, go to the notes and just find out what is written over there. If you don't find that relevant information, you can come back over here on the app, maybe find that relevant information and write that extra line in your notes only on the same topic, but don't start newer topics. Now, the thing is, 10 hours of revision for the people who don't have, when the day you don't have classes, I'm telling people who are attending classes, they will have a different schedule, but the day you don't have class, let us study for 13 hours here. Agar aap 13 hours nahi pad rahe, so believe me, then how would you revise the content, in three sequences like that? और एक चीज बताना बेटा, इस time पे, please do not really, have this thing in mind that, you will study 6 hours and you can pass the paper. I will not say that. That is not going to happen. And let us know, तुम्हें low feel हो रहा, तुम्हें डर लग रहा, that has no value for nature actually. Nature is highly judgmental. Please make your own strategy. Somebody is asking me strategy. Nikhil, you're asking me strategy. Single strategy, single timetable cannot be applicable to everyone, Nikhil. So I have given you 3 stages of the cycle of preparation. Up till 5th December, cycle 1. Up till 6th January, cycle 2. And last is 10-day fast revision cycle. You decide. You decide actually that what is your requirement for biochemistry. You require 2 days for biochemistry, but somebody may be requiring 4 days for biochemistry revision also, maybe 2.5 days or 3 days. You make a timetable and fulfill that timetable exactly. It's a high time. We should make timetable and execute the timetables also. Now, the people who are actually preparing for the first timer, they may be attending classes. On the day you have class, you can only revise the content given till in the morning actually. Then the T&D cycle will come. If you can match up with the T&D cycle schedule, fine. Otherwise, create your own schedule and give the test later on. And anyway, the videos are available for later on visual, you can make your own schedule also. Okay. Now, the important thing is, Bache, that the multi-repeats have to be really, really careful this time. Guys, you are stuck up into a loop. You have to eject out of that loop actually. And how to eject out of the loop is, please do not keep on doing the same lower level content for some subject which you have chosen actually. Please change your content, elevate your content. And if you want to ask me, Dr. Dhawan, how shall I elevate my content? Pre-lunch session for the people who are doing self-study or the people you don't have class today. Pre-lunch session keep for a tougher subject. Till lunch, do medicine. You find medicine tougher or pharma tougher or micro tougher, do that only. Post-lunch session, revise some subject which you are very good at, like ophthalmology, you're very good at in 2.5 plus 2.5 hour. Guys, if you ask me, in 5 hours, at least if you're a first timer, you can revise at least 1/3 of ophthalmology. Don't you think so? In 2.5, 2 hour post-lunch session, in 2 such sessions, you can revise at least 1/3 of ophthalmology in a crisp manner, in a sharp manner, in a focused manner. The biggest mistake people are doing, they're doing too slow revision. They're doing too slow revision. They are just really not taking too much time. नहीं मुझे भूल जाएगा. मैं तुम्हें एक चीज बताऊं, तुम स्लो पढ़ लो या फास्ट पढ़ लो. रिविजन के टाइम पे तुम स्लो रिवाइज कर लो या फास्ट रिवाइज कर लो, भूलने की स्पीड बराबर है. भूल तो जाना ही है बेटा. मल्टीपल टाइम पढ़ने से बेटर याद होगा. मल्टीपल क्विक रिविजन. डू नॉट टेक टू मच टाइम टू रिवाइज ऑप्थेल्मोलॉजी बेटा. I always say, for larynx, you should require 2 hours to revise. For pharynx, 1 hour to revise. For nose, 2 hours to revise. And for ear, 5 to 5.5 hours to revise actually. And next time revision should take half of time of this particular revision cycle. Every revision should take half of time of previous revision. That is what we have to really, do that over there like that. Guys, but you are taking too much time to revise and then you're getting depression, low feeling that मुझे भूल जाता है. भूलता सबको है. Till the time you will not see the content 3 more times from now, there's not high chance you will remember it like very easily. But the good thing is the paper is objective. If you see the content of myasthenia gravis one time before 5th December, second time between 5th December to 6th January, third time in the last 10 days, you see the main point of the myasthenia gravis one more time. I think there's a high chance you'll remember it. Don't you think so, Vijay? Don't you think so? अगर myasthenia gravis को एक ही बार में 2 घंटे लगा दिए, that's not a good idea. एक बार अभी पढ़ लिया, एक बार दिसंबर में पढ़ेंगे, एक बार जनवरी लास्ट में पढ़ेंगे, फास्ट पढ़ेंगे, फोकस पढ़ेंगे, बट प्लीज कीप द मोबाइल फोन अवे फ्रॉम यू व्हेन यू आर डूइंग प्योर थ्योरी रिविजन. एक्चुअली yes, you need your mobile phone when you are doing the question, but for the pure theory revision, just be mentally available. Timetable has to be yours. Let me tell you very, very clearly. No single timetable can fit everybody. Now after this, I have given you the landmark dates over there. One landmark date is 5th December. Other landmark date is 6th January. And of course, the final landmark date is 17th January. And we will be together. I'm telling you, let us keep on working together. Let us streamline our preparation. But तुम्हें डर लग रहा, तुम्हें लो फील हो रहा, कुछ भी हो रहा, उससे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मेहनत से फर्क पड़ता. सोचने से नहीं होगा, करने से होगा. लास्ट टाइम नहीं हुआ, डोंट प्रेडिक्ट अ फेलियर दिस टाइम. फर्स्ट टाइमर्स, लेट अस एग्जीक्यूट द राइट काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स एंड टुडे ओनली डिसाइड दैट वी विल बी डूइंग अटमोस्ट हार्ड वर्क टू पास द एग्जाम इन द फर्स्ट गो ओनली. बट अगर ये 85 डेज हमने प्रॉपरली नहीं लगाए, इट इज अवर मिस्टेक. देन अगर तुम ये कह रहे हो कि सर मुझे डिप्रेशन हो रहा, मुझे लो फील हो रहा, इसलिए मैं नहीं पढ़ता हूं, Please mark my word on this. Nature would not judge you on your emotions with her. Nature will judge you on your hard work. Because nature is not at all kind. Nature is highly judgmental as far as the exams are concerned. You do a lot of, worship, or you do a lot of prayers. Prayers are only answered when you do the hard work. May God bless you is a biased statement. May God bless you is a little biased statement. May God bless your hard work is the appropriate statement we make. First, do the hard work. I've never understood the English quotations much actually. Whatever I share is from my personal experience only. But one English quotation I am very, very fond of is, God helps those who help themselves. May I say it again. I don't like English proverbs. I don't understand English proverbs much. But I can tell you one proverb, one quotation which actually is absolutely true. God helps those who help themselves. If you are hell-bent to spoil the time, then nature is not at all going to really think about you. Sorry for that. I'm being brutally honest, but because the only prayer in my heart is, may you all pass the exam with good score. For that, I have to tell you the fact as they are, not to tell you कि नहीं हो जाएगा, हम करके दिखाएंगे, हम ये कर देंगे, हम वो कर देंगे, नहीं होगा. ऐसा नहीं होता. मेहनत से होता, सोचने से नहीं होता, करने से होता. लो फील करना, डिप्रेशन, माइल्ड लो फील करना फैशन बनता जा रहा है. बिकॉज लो फील करने के बहुत फायदे हैं. लो फील करने के बाद क्या होता है, पढ़ाई का नाप करने का एक कारण मिल जाता है. मुझे लो फील हो रहा है, मेरा पढ़ाई का मन नहीं कर रहा, मैं चादर लेके आराम सो सकता हूं. इट्स अ प्रिविलेज यू आर एक्चुअली गिविंग योरसेल्फ. बट डू दोस प्रिविलेजेस विल ट्रांसलेट टू सक्सेस? नो, नॉट एट ऑल. एंड आई एम बीइंग वेरी, वेरी क्लियर विद यू. अगर आपको पास होना है तो मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. 85 डेज सफिशिएंट है पास होने के लिए. ऊपर वाले चाह, मे गॉड ब्लेस योर हार्ड वर्क बेटा, नॉट मे गॉड ब्लेस यू. मे गॉड पहले हार्ड वर्क तो करो. मे गॉड ब्लेस योर हार्ड वर्क. And every time I always tell from my personal experiences, sacrifices attract blessings. And this statement is coming from personal experience. When you sacrifice your very close things to your heart, like food, sleep, pleasures, and etc., 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 and you just focus on the study, then the nature consider that okay, this particular piece of my energy is doing a lot of hard works to make good thing happen on the planet. Then that energy contribute to your energy, and that is called God helps those who help themselves. No religion here, no philosophy here, pure practical approach towards life I'm teaching you. Please pull up your strings. Please just learn to say no to yourself, to other people also who are wasting your time. Please learn to really educate yourself that I am my final motivator. And if I'm not studying now also properly, if I'm just sulking because I last year could not pass, how will I pass this time? I'm not working on my weaker subject. How would I really, make it? Then let us be really clear that then you're inviting one more failure over there. In the first timers, you should be very careful. You have got a brilliant opportunity to score very good and pass the exam. You don't have any hangover over there. Let us make it this time only. Schedule is yours. But phases, I can tell you, phase 1 till 5th December, phase 2 till 6th January, and phase 3 will be the last 10 days before examination. We'll connect again before every phase starts in December and then January also. Now to summarize everybody. First of all, cheer up. कर लेंगे. हो जाएगा. मैं डांट रहा था. I know that because right now I have this only one concern. पास हो जाओ भाई. Lot of things will change. पैसे एकदम तो नहीं आएंगे, but doors to financial independence will open up actually in the future. Faster हो जाएगा. ओके, करते हैं ना, क्यों नहीं करना है? व्हाई नॉट? डर लग रहा, माइक्रोबायोलॉजी से डर लग रहा, बैक्टीरियोलॉजी कर लेते पहले, लेटर ऑन विल डू वायरोलॉजी, इम्यूनोलॉजी, माइकोलॉजी, लेटर ऑन विल डू दैट. बट करते करते बात बन जाएगी. मैं इतना बता दूं तुम्हें, दिस एग्जाम कैन बी क्रैक्ड विद द ब्लेसिंग ऑफ गॉड एंड योर पेरेंट्स एंड प्रेयर ऑफ टीचर्स ऑल्सो. 150 out of 300 विदाउट नेगेटिव मार्किंग कर सकते. बिलीव मी, फर्स्ट टाइमर्स, repeaters, multi-repeaters, whatever you are, let us do the right thing. Let us make sure that we have a clear-cut schedule to follow. And the schedule to follow is every day I should be doing 13 hours of study. In that 13 hour, my 10 hour belong to theory revision and 3 hour is for multiple choice question, custom model to be done. But if I'm a repeater, 5.5 hours for the multiple choice question based study only. Morning hours are for the tougher subjects. Evening hours for the easier subject to revise over there. And and we all are together, we all are working together, we all are there for you guys, like wherever you are, filing any issues, like we're trying to, handhold, because we know how you can do it. You have got all the capacity and capability to do it actually. Only thing is, it's a time to do a lot of hard work. Let me be very, very honest with you. Time to do a lot of hard work, and let us do a lot of hard work. Let us pray for ourselves also. Let us pray for our friends also. May my friends also pass. जब भी डर लगे ना, जब भी डर लगे आपको कि फेल हो जाएंगे, नहीं होगा नहीं होगा, बस ऊपर वाले को देख के बोलना, मैं अपनी पूरी मेहनत कर रहा हूं, संभाल लेना भाई. जस्ट डू दैट. मैं पास हो जाऊं, मेरे फ्रेंड्स पास हो जाएं, जस्ट कीप दैट. और मैं फिर बार बार बोलता रहता हूं, तुम पास होने के बहुत पास हो यार, बहुत ही पास हो ना यार. 150 आउट ऑफ 300, उससे अच्छे मार्क्स लेके पास होंगे ना, विदाउट नेगेटिव मार्किंग. सिर्फ हमारी नेगेटिविटी हमारी लेथार्जी में तंग करी. तो पता, व्हाट इज बॉदरिंग यू? नंबर 1 इज द गिल्ट, कि मुझे पहले पढ़ना चाहिए था, वो गिल्ट सता रहा. नंबर दो इज व्हाट? योर फ्यूचर फियर ऑफ फेलियर इज ऑलरेडी डिस्टर्बिंग यू. जो बीच के 85 डेज है ना यार, उनको संभाल लो, बात हो जाएगी. बता रहा हूं, लेट अस forgive ourselves for the time we wasted till now. Let us not predict a bad outcome. अगर तुम अच्छा नहीं सोच सकते ना कि भाई पास हो जाएंगे, पास होके दिखाएंगे, don't predict a failure at least. मेरा वाला फिलॉसफी अपना लो. Do your best and leave the rest to God to decide. Do your best and leave the rest to God to decide. कोई गिल्ट नहीं, जो हो गया. आप भी पढ़ना शुरू कर लेते. 85 डेज सफिशिएंट है पास होने के लिए, कर सकते हैं. जो रिपीटर्स में ज्यादा टेंशन होता है, मुझे पता है, बहुत लो फील होता है, मत करो. डोंट वेस्ट टाइम ऑन ऑल दोस थिंग्स. पुल अप योर सेल्फ एंड प्लीज डेडिकेट योर सेल्फ टू द स्टडी, फोकसिंग ऑन द वीकर एरियाज फर्स्ट. अपने वीकर सब्जेक्ट से भागना बंद कर दो. क्वेश्चंस ज्यादा करने, नीट पीजी क्वेश्चन करने. ओनली पीवाईक्यू बेस्ड स्ट्रेटजी इज रॉन्ग. वी हैव टू करेक्ट दैट, एंड वी हैव टू गिव द 6 ग्रैंड टेस्ट, 3 grand tests in the phase 1, 2 grand tests in the phase 2, and 1 grand test in the last phase of our preparation. पढ़ाई का मन कभी नहीं करता. I think somebody is writing very like I love this line, और ये लाइन मतलब मेरे को दिमाग में हमेशा रहती है कि पढ़ाई वो युद्ध है जो अपने विरुद्ध है. मैं लास्ट में मैंने वो डाला भी था इंस्टाग्राम पे कि पढ़ाई वो युद्ध है जो अपने विरुद्ध है ना यार. पढ़ाई का मन थोड़ी करता है. किसका मन करता है रात को बायोकेमिस्ट्री पढ़ने का यार? पढ़ाई क्यों कर रहे हैं? बिकॉज पेपर पास करना. पढ़ाई मन कर रहा है. मन से क्या होता है? मेरा भी मन नहीं कर रहा. मैं अभी कनाडा में हूं, मेरा मन कर रहा है कि मैं बाहर जाके घूमूं फिरूं. यहाँ पे अच्छा मौसम हो रखा, फिर बाद में स्नो हो जाएगी, मैं. लेकिन दिस इज आई एम विद यू गाइज. व्हाई? बिकॉज ये थोड़ी भाई, दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट टू कनेक्ट एंड रियली मेक श्योर कि तुम रास्ता मत भटको. डरो मत, हो जाएगा. ट्रस्ट मी ऑन दैट. कीप वॉकिंग जस्ट विद डिटर्मिनेशन इन योर हार्ट. आगे बढ़ते हैं, यहां से इकट्ठे मिलके हो जाना है. बिलीव, ट्रस्ट मी ऑन दिस. दैट्स हाउ लास्ट टाइम जो भी हुआ, और जो फर्स्ट टाइमर है, इसी बार सोच के कि इसी बार कर लेंगे. लेट अस द राइट थिंग हो देयर. जो भी 130 में स्टकअप है, यस 130 जो स्टकअप है, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दैट देयर आर सर्टन सब्जेक्ट विच आर वीकर. मैं फिर कह रहा हूं, नाकामियों के बहाने हजारों हैं, जिम्मेदारी हमारी ही बनती है. फर्स्ट टाइम अपने भी जिम्मेदारी लेके देखो. क्या मैंने सिर्फ पीवाईक्यू करे? क्या शॉर्टकट करे? रैपिड के नोट्स करे? या पुराने नोट्स पढ़ता चला रहा हूं? टिल द टाइम यू विल नॉट इम्प्रोवाइज दो सब्जेक्ट्स, दैट गैप विल नॉट बी फिल्ड ओवर देयर. 147, please understand that, you have to really understand. 147 ये मतलब नहीं है कि बहुत कम ही डिफरेंस. आई अंडरस्टैंड कि 150 से कम डिफरेंस है, लेकिन 147 लोग 210 भी आए, 240 भी आए होंगे. वी मस्ट बी लैकिंग ऑन सब सब्जेक्ट बेटा. And question practice is the most common error. People ignore question. First timers don't ignore questions. First timers don't ignore question. You revise theory faster, save time for the question. That's a better strategy over there. Okay, fine. 140 guys, it's not a time to cry, Jamil. I've handled a failure and I can relate to what you're going through. But मैं बोलो, let bygones be bygone. मत करो ये, मत करो, मत उसको निकलो बाहर. Pull up yourself, come out of that 140, 130 things and correct the things this time actually. Okay, fine. And we'll be again connecting in between also. I'll keep putting something. Please do share, your friends also, that this hope to pass exam. Let us create a hope to pass the exam. Genuine hope, not just a motivated hope over there. A genuine calculated hope says 85 days are sufficient to pass the exam. Karte na, why not really? We should be able to really do that. Okay, fine. And revision without main note is revision of the main notes should be done. Absolutely. Revision of main notes should be done. Why? Because rapid के notes में कुछ चीजें कम रह जाती हैं. If you've done the proper classes or proper videos, revising same content in a faster speed is a real rapid revision. I repeat the statement. You've done the main classes or the main videos one time properly. Revising same content in a faster way is a real rapid revision. Rapid revision notes are good for those subjects which you are very weak at and you're not able to handle them. But that's only rare, 1 or 2 subjects only. It cannot be out of those 5 subjects I told you, which are very, very important. Revision जरूरी है कि MCQ जरूरी है. Both of them are important. I'm saying that in 13 hours of study, if you are a repeater, 5.5 hours for the MCQs, remaining time for the theory revision only. Just doing PYQs or the MCQ based study is not the right thing. You have to do the 60-40 for the repeat people. 60% theory time, 40% is for the multiple choice question based study. Okay. Can I have the time to watch class and pass the exam now? Yeah, you can, don't keep on thinking only. Dr. Medicos, don't keep on thinking only. Just execute make a timetable, execute a timetable. Be fast, अपने आप को ये बोलो, होना नहीं होना ऊपर वाले के हाथ में, मैं ईमानदारी से पूरी कोशिश करूंगा. होना नहीं होना ऊपर वाले के हाथ में, मैं ईमानदारी से पूरी कोशिश करूंगा ना. क्यों नहीं करना है? मुझे सच में समझ नहीं आता है कि had I been in your position, I would have never been sitting idle actually. I would have been studying a lot. Why? I want to give this happiness to my family members, to my parents, that I pass the exam. I want to start my financially independent life at the earliest. And Fmge exam is the first entry door towards that life. I want to unlock this door at the earliest. For this, you have to do the hard work. Without really hard work, nothing happens with it. Nothing happens with it. Miracles don't happen. Miracles don't happen, but yes, sacrifices attract blessings. On that day, if you've done a lot of hard work, maybe you question marks of 148, 149, few things will go correct on that day and you pass the exam. Let's be available for that blessing. But without hard work, no magic happens. Only one way to create the magic is utmost dedicated, consistent, structured, smart hard work. Utmost dedicated, structured, systematic, smart hard work to be done. Smart hard work means faster revision, multiple revisions. Don't do slow revisions. Don't really keep on chewing upon the, topics too much. Main content to be seen, main content to be revised one time. We'll come back again in the month of December, then in January also. Okay. And I will tell you in the next Instagram live how to decide the content for the last 10 days also. When we do the Instagram live on 5th or 6th December, we'll do one more Instagram live and we'll discuss that how to now pick up the content for the last 10 days revision as well. Thank you very much. I'll not take much of your time. It was supposed to be a little longer session because I want to make sure that you go to the books now with the hope to pass the exam. You go to the notes now with a clear-cut strategy in your mind, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. You go to the books now with the clear-cut instruction that 6 grand tests are mandatory. You go to the books now once again to prepare with this clear thing in your mind. Only PYQ will not help me. I have to create custom modules actually of mid difficulty level. I must do the last 5 sessions of NEET PG also. 6 sessions, I mean to say, 5-year papers. And I should not really leave the subjects. I should make them comfortably okay for me. I can't do the main content completely, but I can pinpoint some topics and can do that like that. Okay, fine. Fast revision, Mohammed, a very good question. Fast revision means each part of the notes are not important. Some are story building things and we're reading like nursery student, 11th class student, 12th, no. Syndrome name, sign name, some main critical data is coming that you really. But when the story building is there, just read that like a theory but come to the main thing and revise that particular thing. For example, the restrictive disease versus the, like maybe asthmatic problems and obstructive diseases and all that. That table is more important actually. ECG is like the core ECG maybe the physics of that may not be important, but flutter fibrillation would be a important thing. So you have to see that each part of content is not important. Some to be done at 80 km per hour, but some are 40 km per hour, slow down. But then when syndrome name comes, some main thing comes, then 20 km per hour. Okay. Everybody will have a different kind of endpoint of the syllabus and all that. Please tweak your strategy as per your limitation. I understand first timers will have a different strategy. Like people are doing self-study, different strategy. But hear this conversation one more time and pick up what is relevant for you and create a strategy actually. Fine. Pharma should not be ignored. Very good. Pharma is a very, very important. If your class is ending on 25th November, then you have to really see that actually then you have to, in between the holidays coming over there, utilize them whichever day you get the holiday, utilize that as per I've told you that 13-hour study, 10 hour for theory revision, 3 hour for the multiple choice question based study. Okay. Guys, thank you very much. Okay, and we'll be connecting again soon. And if you have any question, you can put in the comment section below. I'll be trying to answer that as well. Which 5 subject? I want to say is the number 1 is gynae ops, number 2 surgery, number 3 is pharmacology, then pathology and PSM. These are very, 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 very important subjects. Do not take any shortcut for them. Okay. Rapid revision is only for the very few things where you fall short of the like the time or the energy to handle those subjects. Only for 1 or 2, preferably do the main content beta. Shortcuts will create issues, it actually. But yes, for the tougher ones, but out of these 5, don't go for the shortcuts over there. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, fine. Okay, we'll be doing some session on YouTube also with Sandeep sir, or with other faculties. Definitely we'll do that. Okay, fine. How to study pharma? Divide that pharma into 3 parts. How to study pharma? Number 1, pharma, you should do CVS, CNS with medicine of CVS, CNS. Number 2, you should do bacteriology of microbiology and antibacterial of pharmacology together. And now pharmacology minus CVS minus CNS minus antibacterial is equal to doable microbiology. जो सब्जेक्ट से डर लगता है उसको छोड़ना नहीं है, उसको तोड़ना है, तोड़ के छोटे छोटे पार्ट्स में करना है. मैं दोबारा बोल रहा हूं, जिन सब्जेक्ट से डर लगता है, फार्मा से डर लगता है फॉर एग्जांपल, छोड़ना नहीं है, तोड़ना है, तोड़ के छोटे पार्ट्स में करना है. करना जरूर है लेकिन, बिकॉज एग्जाम इज गोइंग टू आस्क यू 15 क्वेश्चन आउट ऑफ बायोकेमिस्ट्री. यू डोंट लाइक बायोकेमिस्ट्री, दैट्स योर प्रॉब्लम, बट एग्जामिनर loves biochemistry. He's going to ask you. Okay, we'll be saving this live also. Thank you very much.